Welcome back. I thought I'd do an impressionist type river scene, my local river, the Wandle, an impression of, but as simply as I can. Here's my palette: lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, night red, ultramarine, burnt umber, paint spray, and burnt sienna. So I'm working from a previous demo on this. This paper, this water's a little bit dirty now from the previous one. I should have changed it. The paper is £130 weight Fabriano. Great paper for wetting wet. Okay, so we want to put in a compound, what I call a compound sky or complicated sky. So some raw sienna over the whole painting here and there, not completely covering, but just over where the water's going to go as well. And then we'll put a bit of alizarin crimson in there, I think, as well. I keep the paints moist by putting the palette, when I finish painting, a bit of a spray on the palette, and then put it in a Ziploc bag. And thanks to Maria Calver, who came up with this idea. That's obviously other people do it, but it hadn't occurred to me. I let the paints go dry, and then I scrub away at them the following day, or whenever I paint again, and find that the paints are so stiff it takes ages to get some paint off them. But the moisture thing is a really good idea. So this will be Ravensbury Park on the River Wandle. So put a bit of cloud, a bit of red and blue, more on the blue side. So just a bit more blue in there. Okay, bit of alizarin in there with the blue. So here we've got the river, so just bring the water over there like that. And because we've got that bit of alizarin in there, we need to bring that into the water as well. And some more sienna, maybe. While the paper's in that state, we can do a lot with it. It's quite well behaved. It's when it starts to dry off that you've got any problems. Now, I'm going to put in a bit of dark foreground in the water there. Just use all those colours and just get in there behind that. Right, re-clip it again. You don't need to stretch your paper first. Just keep reclipping it as it expands, and that works perfectly well. Just watched a lovely little video of Alan for absolute beginners. He says he makes it look so simple, and then he's been doing it all his life, and he's well on in age. But a lovely demonstration, great fun. That is in an inimitable way. So I left a comment on it. I know a lot of you subscribe to his channel as well, as do I, and I find Alan very entertaining. So if you've not looked at any of his videos, have a look. Alan Owen, watercolour for beginners. Right, so now while that's drying off, I want to put in some distance. So we'll have some blue and a bit of yellow, a bit of lemon yellow in this background here. A bit more green. Let's just some nice spring colours in here coming down. So there. And some blues. This is not strictly true to life. I'm making it up, but it's based on my park. My park, not my path. Park, but we cycle. The Old Men Riding Badly on Bikes Riding Society. Have a lot of fun on this little river. If we go any slower, we'd fall off. We'll just put in some colour in there, and then got nice shadowy colour. Bit of red, bit of alizarin, bit of blue. And leave plenty of light. And we'll just go across there like that. And then we'll warm it up a bit with some burnt sienna. Clean it off a bit. Catching the light. And more sienna in there. Burnt sienna, that is. Some neat burnt sienna. Right, when that dries off a bit, I'll enhance that a bit. Right, so we want some bigger trees on the other side. Now, here we're painting into the light because the sun is in front of me here. Because I usually stand on a bridge across this, and look upriver. Upriver. Plenty of colour here. Bits of blue in there. And some reeds, some nice yellows to represent reeds. The banks are actually built up in, there's like culverts, it's one very wide culvert, concrete or stone banks. But we'll just take a bit of liberty to make a painting just based loosely on this little bit of shadow. Nice darks. Just a few scrapings in there. I don't want to labour this one, I want this to be quite quick. Nice. So this sort of doodling is great fun. I've got to go over that with the dry brush. So we'll go into this over here. We'll painting into the light. Get some nice darks in there. Leaving plenty of air holes for passing birds to fly through. The paper's drying nicely now, isn't it? Right. It's a lovely day. A bit cold wind, but it's a beautiful sunny day in South London, South East London, the West, and a bit of detail in there. Something to reflect down. And then we're going with our nice colours. Got a bit muddy there. Got some nice warm in there. Okay. There's some darks on this side. We can scrape out a little bit. So I just burnt umber, burnt sienna, and ultramarine. And the view needs to dry off a little bit. So I'll just come in with. This is the shadow. And there are no rocks in this area really, but don't see why we shouldn't put a few bits of show the bank. It's nothing really, it's just a bit of detail. I'm loath to use Payne's grey in this wood painting. It's dark in here, so I can just flick out these trees on the bank there. Okay. Right, so now we can put in a bit of some trunks. There's some very big trees in this. And what's above, but below. Put some ripples across here. Okay. Not a lot more can I really do about this one then. I'll do a bit with the rigger in a minute. Just dry brushing gently. Give an impression of something going on some leaves. Some lighter, some darker. And then we'll go with the rigger. Just a quickie to finish the afternoon off really. I'll use the bigger rigger. Bigger rigger. Don't be frightened of using a bit of colour. Right, just a bit of dry brush on that background, a bit more blue. Okay, that'll do. No more than that, just a quick impression. I'll give it a signature, if it's worth a signature. Wait this one, I'll just try that. Take your headphones off. Right, now with a razor blade, just shows some ruffling, some wind. Don't overdo it though. Just scrape some high spots off. You can do the same in here. Bit of a mess with the paper, you couldn't paint over it, that's for sure. Okay, that will do. I'll put it in the mount and see if we've got a winner. I'll go with it anyway. So there we are, a quick impression of Ravensbury Park, done by me. Thursday afternoon in April. Let's zoom in and have a look at that. I won't zoom in too far. So there we are. I've kept that one darker than that one, mainly so they don't clash. I want one big, one small. You want to avoid symmetry on the sides, you don't want equal balance. It might balance but it won't look good. It splits the picture. The idea we want to focus in this light area here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Try making things up. This is largely contrived. I like painting from my own limited ability. But if you work from your imagination, there's no limit to where you can go with it. Rather than slavishly copy photographs, we all do it, and it's good reference material. But make works of art out of photographs. Don't make photographs out of photographs. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.